get to work. Let's get started, come on. So periodically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be switching back and forth between Photoshop and this right here, which is my boards that I've saved on Pinterest for this specific video, and it's just inspiration to give myself some kind of, I don't know. I also have the original memes right here as a reference. So here we go. Let's get into this. So, Burning Elmo started out as a child's birthday cake, and the good people of Tumblr completely destroyed it in all the right ways. It was transformed into something epic, but I took it a step further. This is the end result. By the way, in this video I threw in Zabio for only a few frames, so if you spot him, put it in the comments and I'll pick one for a future video. Zabio is that little cartoon in my profile picture if you're new, and if you're new, hi, I'm Andrew. You can call me Xashi Sensai because apparently that's my name now. Thanks a lot, guys. This is probably the only painting that I've ever done that didn't start with a sketch. Usually I sketch it on paper and then I scan it in, put it into Photoshop and put down some color and then I refine it, but with this one, I went for it. I blocked out a silhouette and built up the muscles with a dark red getting brighter as I went, and it made me feel like a legit artist, if I'm being honest. If I'm being artist. I have to admit though, a lot of the detail that I got in the end was by complete accident. I used a brush on low opacity to roughly block in the colors, so then with like a Bob Ross happy accident thing, I saw muscles and folds and stuff like that in the imperfections of my brush strokes. You know what? A lot of Elmo's muscles are actually completely not accurate at all. Like if you were to show this to an art teacher, they'd be like, "Whoa, your drawing is even more messed up than the Elmo cake." But that's the good thing about stuff like this. It's like Michael Bay films. Like film critics hated Transformers, right? But his fans loved them. Well, at least the first couple of them. I'm looking at you, Mark Wahlberg. But when Michael Bay was asked about his thoughts on the critics, he responded in an interview with something like, "I don't make films for critics, it's all about the fans. If they like it, I'm happy." That's not Michael Bay's voice at all, but you get the idea. And that's kind of how it is with this one. It's definitely not to show off any art skills, and it's not going to be hung in like a fancy gallery, or it's not insta-good or whatever. It's for the people who love the meme, and hopefully I can make a few people happy with this ridiculous redesign of the freaking Elmo cake that's taken Tumblr by the nostrils and swung it around like a wrecking ball. On a random note, I have been extremely unmotivated lately, yes. Have you ever been in a place where, like not even a dank meme compilation could cheer you up? Man, that is one depressing life, isn't it? When dank vines can't even cheer you up. Well, here's something that cheers me up, to be honest. Elmo, in all his Dark Lord glory. Edgelord Elmo, rise my son, go forth! It's Elmo frickin' evolved. Can you imagine catching this Elmo as a Pokemon? He'd definitely be a legendary for sure. What would his Pokemon name be? Write it in the comments, I want to know. By the way, in case you're wondering, I'm using Photoshop and I just downloaded this really cool brush pack, and I'll leave it in the description. If you use Photoshop, I would highly recommend at least trying it out. It's free, by the way, and I'm having so much fun with it, seriously. So, I do some stuff on Musical.ly, and I do live streams on there as well. Well, it's a sister app called Lively, but that's beside the point. On the Musical.ly live stream, I was sketching the other day, and before I jumped off, I asked the kids if there's anything that they wanted help with art-wise. Well, we started getting into a few topics, and pretty soon, I basically started a whole full-blown tutorial, and they were all calling it, what was it? They were all calling it Hacking Art 101 with Xashi Sensai. Yeah, that's my name apparently. And since I learned on my own on YouTube here, I don't have like any of the formal classical training that you would get at a traditional art school. But the one thing that I'm really good at is these little art hacks that the kids were talking about on Musical.ly. I realized I'm able to help people draw without actually teaching them a whole lot. And the way I do it is with these little tricks that make your drawings look really cool. And everyone on the stream seemed super excited, and like immediately afterwards, a couple of them posted the drawings that they did with my, little art hacks, and they were great. I mean, they were really good. Here's one of them. I'll put it up in the screen. At Cass Faith is so funny. I complimented her on the legs that she drew, and she was like, "Aw, thanks. I was trying to do it based off of the way you drew legs, if that's okay." If that's okay? At Cass Faith, come on! I was ecstatic to see this. It genuinely made me so happy that she showed me in a drawing how my tips helped her. Speaking of that, I'm getting people commenting and messaging me how they can submit fan art because I show it off in some of my videos. If you want to send me fan art for me to use in a video, tag me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, or if you're on Musical.ly, post a Musical.ly video. Basically, post it on the social media and put hashtag ZabioArts on it. And before I put fan art into in the next videos, I'll look at all the social medias and search hashtag ZabioArts, and I'll look and see what you guys got. Oh, that leads me to another point. If you do a drawing based off of any of my tutorials, send it to me. DM me if you need to. I love seeing your stuff, and I mean that. It's one of the things that keeps me excited about making videos. I'm actually pretty happy with the way that this turned out. I'll let you in on a little artist secret. Most artists hate their work. I'm almost never completely satisfied with a drawing or painting. That's why it is so easy to overwork a drawing. We don't know when to let go and start another one. I think I did an okay job not overworking this one, but I am not totally happy with it. I mean, I like it, but I think as long as I know that I created the art, I won't be in love with it ever. When I look at other people's art, I'm like, whoa, how did you do that? That's amazing. I wish I could do that. And then that artist says the same thing back to me, or even worse, that they think that my art is better. And I'm like, what you say, boy? That's right. Turn around slowly and get on my face before I smack you upside the head with my insecurities.
This video is brought to you by Artist Insecurities for all your self-deprecating needs.
Anyway, let me know what you want to see from me next, because I'm at the point now where I have just enough subs that I can get repeat requests from you beautiful people in the comments. So if there's something you want, make it heard. So far, based on what's in the YouTube comments, we've got a few requests for hair and feet tutorials, and I'm looking at a possible collab with Fun to Draw. So, what's it gonna be, huh? Huh, you little punk? Alright, before I go, I'm thinking about making this dank meme redesign thing into a series. Do you like that idea? And if you do, what memes should I do next? Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Have a good one. See ya.